Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Washington Commanders taking on the Detroit Lions. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at this matchup, Washington shocked the world. If you think about Tampa and all the advantages they have playing at home, playing the team that they were playing, and having a lot of success on that team earlier in the season, you're looking at why they won. Jayden Daniels is one of those rookies that's playing above his head. He's playing like a premier NFL quarterback. And you think about just what he did. He was on a list with Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, and I believe Russell Wilson as rookies to go out and win their first playoff game. I don't think he threw a turnover or either had a fumble that was turned over. I think that he played well. He played in the side of the framework of the game, and he helped his team. He ran when he needed to. He passed the ball effectively. He essentially made the chains move on third down and fourth down, and essentially he played to the game plan to the T. When you're thinking about a Detroit Lions team, they're going to have to score points, and they're not going to be able to wait to the fourth quarter. They have Amon St. Brown. They have the tight end. They have Knuckles back there. When you look at just overall what they're able to do, Jameis Williamson. I mean, they have a lot of guys that can just be speedy, and the offense just runs. Jared Goff just gets the ball into the hands of either a receiver, running back, or tight end and does what he wants to do. From the standpoint, they have speed at the receiver position. That's going to call into question a lot of the cornerback play from essentially Washington. You got to think about this. Mike Evans was the major threat for them, and that was kind of the biggest piece on the table. When you're facing Detroit, you don't have one guy you can focus on. Because if you do that, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to go crazy. If you focus on either one of the wide receivers, he's going to go crazy. And then the tight end has the ability to go across the middle. So you have to make sure that you're astute in your assignments. You have to make sure that your coverages are elite. And you got to make sure that you're lessening the blows from all these big haymakers that are coming from the Lions. The Lions attack in bunches. They'll hit you with 21 points in a quarter. And at that point, it feels like the game's over because you have such an uphill battle and you have to fight so hard just to get back in the game and score 21 points that they've scored another 21 points. And now all of a sudden it's 40 points on the board and you're trying to figure out how you're going to cut into this deficit, and they just scored another touchdown. Now it's 50 points on the board. So that's how they move in Detroit. The defense is getting a little better. They've had a couple of weeks off as far as being able to rest. And you got to think, there shouldn't be any rust. But Washington is very sneaky on the offensive side. They have tools too. They have weapons too. So if you sleep on Jayden Daniels, some of his guys can erupt. They got Ertz. They can get Scary Terry on you. It's a number of things that they can do. I think Austin Eckler is going to have to be a bigger part of the role if they want a chance to win this. They're going to have to keep Jared Goff in the offense on the side. They're not going to be able to stop them on all these series and the defense be able to slow them down to the point where they're not scoring any points. We're just being real about the situation. So this is one of the best NFL offenses in the NFL with primed elite talent. So you're going to have to keep them on the side. Austin Eckler and company are going to have to run the ball. That's going to be an X factor. From Detroit's standpoint, defense, show us something. Defensively, I know you can score points with the best of them. I know you can put up 40 against another 40, 50 against another 50. But defensively, can you slow down a team long enough to where your offense can get out there, put points up, and still lead from any way, shape, or form and still do your offense? That's kind of where the question is now. So if they can do that, the Detroit Lions have this game in the bag. It's going to be a tough game. I don't think this is going to be an easy game by any stretch, but I think that overall Detroit has the advantage in so many different areas, and offensively and defensively they're going to dominate. So all you Lions fans, all you Commanders fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. We'll see you in the next episode.